What? I'm watching. Oh, that's cool. Cool. All right, Kyle, we're ready to go. He said he's running late, which is exactly what I thought would happen. 5:37.
Tonight. Oof. Oh man. Not on mute. Not on mute, but I'm ready to go. Ready to go. We talking hockey. We got Florida Panthers, Toronto Maple Leafs. How will those Toronto Maple Leafs make me believe? I don't know. We're watching the game. I'm doing this for the fun, not for the fame. But honestly, we're going live. We caking. We life. We live. We soon. We living it up. Yeah. But honestly, everybody, I'm excited to have talk hockey tonight. I don't know how much I want to cast tonight. Honestly, I just might be chill. They got Rick Tockett back on the show. The the boys are back. Oh, talking about. Oh, I like getting this much space. See here? All right. Well, see. I guess when I see you. I mean, honestly. Where's my phone stand? Where'd it go?
You brought it over there. Like,
Oh, okay.
I'll bring it to you. Get you.
Thank you.
We'll try our best to get everything, but I hope we get it on.
Have a good night. Have a good time. Have a good time. Yes, you take that chapstick. My chapstick should be around here somewhere. I swear I have one. Oh, it's right in front of me. Good. All right. Almost ready to go live. Setting these cards up. Setting my cards up. I'm How's it going, everybody, tonight? Yeah, yeah. Okay. We gonna talk some hockey tonight. We got playoff hockey. Maple Leafs, Panthers. What are we gonna do? Maple Leafs up 2-0. Are the Panthers even gonna play? Do the Panthers even want to be here? Pretty sure they have to. Panthers up, down 0-2. The returning Stanley Cup champions against the infamous chokers right now. The Toronto Maple Leafs. Well, at least Boston, at least, was just the one team they couldn't beat. They had intel. I'm gonna put my cup on the flow. Cup on the flow. Cup on the flow. Man, I need to get my hair cut. Hopefully I can get my hair cut after work tomorrow. Know what I'm saying. All right. Now we back in this thing. We back in this thing. All right. Maple Leafs, honestly, this game is so interesting because it feels like the Panthers are just so much more physical, but they seem so much more timid to shoot. Whereas the Maple Leafs feel like they're shooting an okay amount, but they're not super physical right now. But I feel like right now what's happening is that it's not that the Maple Leafs are scoring more goals, which of course they are, and it's not necessarily by a lot. I think what's happening is just the way that the Maple Leafs are scoring. The goals that they are scoring are super high impact goals. Or at least the times that they score the goals, it's at extremely sensitive times within momentum of the hockey game to where when Florida loses that momentum, when the Panthers start losing that momentum, it completely stops their pace. And getting in that groove again, it feels like they either have to resort to their rough stuff or they have to kind of get like a 2-on-1 or something like that for them to actually start addressing some of their progress that they might not feel like they're getting as soon as they want to. I feel like that's extremely important for the Panthers. And for the Maple Leafs, I think that power play is extremely important. The 5 forward power play. I think the problem is that you live and you die by it, right? Those are the contracts that you signed, and so far they've been pretty decent, I guess. And Max Pacioretty has been phenomenal for the Maple Leafs right now. Max Pacioretty, that veteran presence that has extreme talent, he's just been stung by injuries in the last 2.5, 3 seasons. So no one's really wanted to pay Max Pacioretty the money that he's wanted. I mean, the thing is, if Max Pacioretty wasn't asking for so much or wasn't so injured, I'm sure he'd still be on Vegas. The Vegas Golden Knights, I feel like that's a team that had so many players that are so budget efficient. And then they all kind of left because they wouldn't keep them or whatnot. But Pacioretty was getting paid a decent amount of money, and then it was like, all right, now we can't pay this money, and I think that's really hard for a veteran. I think it's really hard. It's like, hey, we can't pay you a lot, and then the veteran's like, why? I did all this for you. I literally did all this for you, and they're like, you're not going. Even if you can do all this for us, it's just that by the chance that you don't, which historically that's just how the human body works. Just the older you are, the less physical progression you're going to have. And we're at a commercial break, but no, I start daydreaming sometimes when we get to the silly commercials. Welcome everybody. Excited to see you here. Another week Haken stream. We're talking Maple Leafs. We're talking Panthers. But before we do that, let's talk a little last night. Let's see here. After your, sorry. Let's see here. So Oilers, Golden Knights. What is going on in that series? Somebody tell me what's going on in that series right now. The Oilers, they just won't lose. They won't lose, but I have a feeling that they're going to be out of gas now. There's no way they can keep this up. And honestly, the same thing for the Golden Knights. There's no way that you can keep blowing these games. I think you got to score like three or four goals in the first period against the Oilers. Maybe you got to beat them down that bad. Cause honestly, what used to happen is that you'd score enough goals on McDavid to the point to where he'd just become pissed off McDavid, and he wouldn't want to play hockey. And when he got to that point, it felt like the opportunity of winning was just so much higher. I feel like there are certain players that are a lot. Why do I keep getting this player in this pack? I feel like there are certain players that are a lot easier to knock off their cool. And I feel like McDavid, the fact that he lost last year, he lost. And if he doesn't get back, it's just watching McDavid lose has just become just a rite of passage every season. It feels like it's like, how is McDavid going to lose this year? How is McDavid going to lose that year? It's just become something that we all just assume is going to be the outcome, which is probably really hard for them. And it's something that the Maple Leafs they're trying so hard, or excuse me, the Oilers right now, they're trying so hard to get past that. They don't want to be known as these chokers. They need to they want their Stanley Cup. Especially McDavid. He knows he's like, I only have so many years to where I got these turbo skates in me before not only me but the rest of the team might not all be the same. Let's bring everybody down to the cards so everybody can get a look to take a look. Score! Maple Leafs score! 20 seconds into the game, Matthew Knies. He is nigh. Unbelievable. That's actually crazy. Wow, 30 seconds into the hockey game. And the Maple Leafs, oh, they almost go for a second goal. Panthers, wake up, Panthers. If you don't figure out something quick, surprisingly enough, the Maple Leafs might have figured it out. The Maple Leafs' confidence might be here. Imagine if we had a Oilers Maple Leafs final, because it's very possible if they defeat the Panthers. Whichever team wins this game is going to the final. Wow, Panthers send that puck on in instantly before they can even tell you the players they've scored. But back to the Oilers and Golden Knights, everybody. Regarding the Oilers and Golden Knights, the Golden Knights have to I don't know if they have to score like 3 goals in the first period. I don't know what they have to do, but they got to get on the board a lot sooner. And because they did come from behind. It was Vegas scored the first goal, then the Oilers then scored 3 goals in a row in the second period before Carlson scored one at the very end, making it a 3-2 hockey game. Kane scored another one to go up 4-2. Then Olsen and Pietrangelo scored to send it to overtime before Draisaitl scored to end the game. So the Golden Knights tied the game, and then the Oilers finished it off in the end. Oilers finished it off in the end. Yeah, I just don't know how many more of these they have left in them, especially for the Golden Knights. You just gotta wonder how many times do you want to come from behind? And on top of that, it's just even when you got your 2-0 lead in the first game, you lost that. I don't know what's gotten into McDavid. I don't know what's gotten McDavid so calm, but he doesn't look mad. I don't know if it's a success or what. I don't know what was said after the second loss to the Kings, but right now they're just on a rager. They're on a binge. They're not losing. They've won 6 straight. Matthews getting waved off. Barkov Marner, 16 versus 16. Maple Leafs win that face off. Benoit. Marner and Matthews are able to skate the puck out. Matthews just turns around and shoots. Panthers are not really playing man-to-man defense right now. Unfortunate. Well, I guess if you're a Panthers fan, that is. It is kind of funny, though, that the Oilers are having a lot more success after not playing Jeff Skinner, who, after waiting 15 seasons, played 1 game in the playoffs before being benched. That's Jeff Skinner's laugh. Here comes Nylander. He's almost going to split the defense, and he gets a shot. The Maple Leafs, they have great offense. But the thing is, let's see how well they do. Well, they're up 2-0 in the series. Is the Panthers, they're a scrappy team. And that's, I think, what a lot of people forget is that the Panthers are an extremely scrappy team. Even when they go down in games, they're a team that is good at coming back. They go down 0-4 in hockey games, and they'd come back. That's what they were known for. That's why people started believing in the Panthers. That's why people ended up enjoying watching Panther hockey games, is that they'd watch the Panthers come up from being just down from so many goals. Anyway, so the Panthers and the Maple Leafs, I just got way too enamored at the stoppage of play, and then the commercials came on, and I started daydreaming. It happens a lot, actually. So with the Maple Leafs right now, they're all about their offense, and they're very similar to the Oilers. All about their offense, not a whole lot about their defense. Even though I feel like the Maple Leafs would probably have a better defenseman than the Oilers. Panthers can't keep the zone time. So the Panthers have a way better, like the Panthers are just way better all around. But right now their defense and their goalie just aren't doing it. The Maple Leafs are getting some like unique chippy plays, and those chippy plays are just taking it completely out of the Panthers. That's what's making it, and that's hard for a team. It's the morale. The Panthers are used to having morale, and they're losing their morale. After you start winning and hey, what's going on, Daniel? How you doing, Daniel? Happy Friday, happy Friday. It's a great night to be watching hockey. It's a great night to be watching hockey. Playing some, oh man, 2011. What a time to be alive. Man, when music was good. Even club music. Everyone agrees music now is kind of like. Ooh, the Panther. I was don't. So for the Panthers, it's really. I feel like what's going on is every single time that the Maple Leafs have a stunner moment, the Panthers can't recover from it. Domi scoring, right? I think that was a stunner moment for the Panthers, and after that, the Panthers just couldn't come back from that. And then, of course, I think it was Marner when he scored 16 seconds or 10 seconds or whatever it was after the Panthers scored in game 2 to tie up the game in period 3. That was also another tilting moment for the Panthers to where they just kind of gave up after that. It was really difficult for them. Offensive, no, Panthers bring it up below. They're going to go for the stretch pass, but it's just redirected in. Wool almost gets intercepted by Rodriguez. Rodriguez kind of got boarded the other game, I believe. And he got called for embellishment because embellishment on boarding is a thing. I know when I get boarded, the first thing I do is I fake my reaction. And because I used my hands to lessen the blow, it must not have hurt. There's no way it could have hurt if I used my arms to defend myself. I'm an idiot. Just the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Let's see what happens right now. Panthers failing to defend. It's just kind of staying it right in the top corner, top far corner in their zone. They finally just flip it out. No icing. That got waved off. Big O hit by the Panthers. The fans are excited, but Nylander is developing a 3-on-2 quietly. Right there, Tavares. Wrap around. Goal! Maple Leafs up 2-0 in the game that quickly. 5 minutes, 6 minutes just about. Maple Leafs up 2-0. Panthers playing scared. It was a quiet 3-on-2. Oh, but Bobrovsky just overcommitted. He leaned forward. He kind of bit on Tavares, and Tavares just wraparounds it, and Bobrovsky's nowhere to be seen. Man, wow, Maple Leafs crushing it so quickly. Bob bit so hard on that last one. Man, he just skated that all the way around, and I couldn't even tell if there were Panthers there that could have done anything. It felt like he was just untouched. I'm just so stunned. That was so quickly. Those goals came real fast, everybody. Those goals came real fast. Marchand has the puck in. And for the Panthers, they just feel stunned. They just don't feel coordinated. Ryan Frutland, east of Lusterinen, takes a shot, but that bounced right off a wall. Forsling takes a shot. Panthers fight for it. And I think what the Panthers are going to start trying to do is they're going to try getting shots to the net, and I think they're going to try resorting to some rough stuff to get some advantage. That's my thought. A lot of happy Maple Leafs fans right now, everybody. A lot of happy Maple Leafs fans. Oh, we got a commercial, everybody. We got a commercial. For the Maple Leafs, though, starting out this way is just flawless. They're just doing absolutely everything they can to just crush that team. And they're doing it. They're doing it, and it's insane. It's the same thing that when I look at the Oilers, it's the same way. I'm like, how long can these teams hold this up? How long can these teams hold up these leads, these 2-0 leads? All right, chat. Who do you have winning tonight? Let me know. What's the pop saying? He hasn't said anything new recently. We're just all right. The game's coming back. They're just talking about Brad Marchand chirping Domi. Maple Leafs skating it up. Bobrovsky with a beautiful save. That almost was a beautiful redirect and made it 3-0. But that's another thing too. I hate to say it at this point, but the Panthers, I feel like they have to start resorting to their game plan with the rough stuff. I feel like that's really important for them right now. Come on, hockey. Come on back. Drop that puck. Maple Leafs take that puck. They go for a shot. It's going to bounce, but it's still in that zone. It's at Jones. Clears that puck. In front Barkov. What? How did he score? He fell to the ice. Barkov scored. I thought his stick broke. What just happened? What just happened? Panthers, make it a 1-2 hockey game. It's a 1-goal game. Panthers haven't given up. They go claw. Wool quit playing once he saw Barkov fall. Or did Riley help? Did Riley help? Riley scored on his own net. Morgan Riley scores on his own net to make it a 1-2 hockey game. Yeah. Here we go. Let's play some more hockey, everybody. Ooh, big ol' hits. Panthers attacking. And that's another exciting thing about what we got going on right now, everybody, is that the Panthers are just so excited they're so excited to play right now. And they're used to coming from behind. And sometimes you have to remember where you came from. You're a team that's used to being forgotten about. You're a team that's used to being considered the little brother living in the shadow of the Lightning. But now, again, you defeat the Lightning, right? You defeat the Lightning and you show everybody not only that not just that you're better than them, but you humiliated them. You absolutely crushed the Lightning. It wasn't even a contest. Scratch my stomach. Mm-hmm. Big old hit on Forsling. Benoit. Ooh, Forsling almost looked like his spine could have just snapped right there. Owie. A roughing penalty? Oh, roughing on Kachuk for no reason. Ooh. Here's an opportunity for you to take all the wind out of your sails. Bobrovsky with just about a off the face-off ripper saves that puck. And right in front, Tavares takes the shot. And the Panthers, they send the puck out. Matthews drops that puck. Nylander skates it in. Nye's right in front, but Bobrovsky saves it. Can Lundell get rid of it? He can. He gets tied up. Sticks aplenty. Maple Leafs figuring out where to move that puck. They move it back into the far corner with Nyes. Nyes the Matthews, but he can't do it. Lundell has the puck. He's just going to bring that puck all the way down the ice, and then he's just going to backhand it into the goal. And now they're looking at Lundell like he did something to Marner. They're saying he shoved him. Now they're showing us a replay about the least aggressiveness. Face-off win. Maple Leafs. I can't even tell where this puck is going right now. Ten seconds left for that Maple Leafs power play. I feel like this is the second period, but we're still in the first period. Kind of impressed. Kind of impressed. Maple Leafs keep it in. Tanev. Marner has it. He's skating in. Takes the shot towards the net. Oh, puck stays in the zone. Tanev keeps it in. Tanev's number 8. I got to remember that. I never remember that. I always forget it. I feel awful, but I feel like that. Panthers take it out of their zone. Oof, they couldn't. Rodriguez couldn't keep that puck on his stick. He was all turned around. Nate Schmidt, take the shot. Take the shot, Nate Schmidt. Don't pass it. Even though that pass would have been perfect if there was somebody there. Would have been a beautiful tip. Panthers having offensive opportunities. Only 4 shots on goals for the Panthers right now. 4 shots on goal is awful. The Maple Leafs have 11, almost 3 times more. Now you got a 5th one, so now it's almost half, but still. Gotta do better. Gotta do better. Oh, they're showing Kachuk getting smacked from the back. Smacked. Hockey X is kind of boring today. Well, the Duty League is over, everybody. All right. Oof. Spider lights. I don't know what they're talking about. All right, everybody in the chat. This game it's heating up. And I think the Panthers are going to try to be a lot more physical, and I feel like they're going to try to be a lot more annoying on top of that too. And by annoying, I feel like they're just going to be just trying to cause scrums and just doing stupid hockey stuff that shouldn't exist. It's just stupid. If you need a cheat to stop something, you have to cheat to stop something. That's kind of hockey, is that if someone's skating past you too fast, sometimes the only thing you can do is slash. Face off, Barkey, Stashes. Barkey waved off. Verhage. Verhage sends it across. Ripper right from the start. Chucky left all alone. Tanev doesn't clear as it hits Reinhardt's skates. And the Panthers maintain this puck. Right away, the Panthers could take away and tie this game up. Huge shift in momentum opportunity for the Panthers right now. Taking a quick angle, sharp angle shot. That puck comes out of the zone. Seth Jones comes out with that puck. They have it in for Hagee. Shoots it and bounces it off to the boards. Kachuk gives it to Barkov. Barkov sends it to Verhage. Verhage. Barkov. Barkov's just going to hold it, and now it's back behind the net. Just kidding. Right circle. A minute left. They haven't taken a shot in a little bit. Here they go. They're getting it close. Barkov's shot right off of a Maple Leaf player. And they're going to have to set up again. They're on the right side now. They bring it down. They send it back up. A little switcher. An opportunity for Barkov. Seth Jones. Shot by Verhage. That one also goes wide. 30 seconds. Panthers at least getting shots at the net. Taking their opportunities finally. Switching the ice, sending it across from one side to the other. Bingo! No way, that wasn't a goal. Goal waved off. 7 seconds left. Barkov shot. That gets blocked. 3 seconds left. Get in there, Jones. Verhage can't redirect. Full strength. Power play over. Barkov gets it to the net. But that's going to bounce off the boards. Seth Jones sends it back. The Panthers running out of gas. They got to manage this puck. Nyes is going to just dump it on in as he goes for the... Oh, no, he's just going to come back. He's just going to change. That was insane. Chat, that was a pretty decent power play towards the end. Here they come again, Lindell. Oh, Marchand misses the redirect. Misses the rebound. It was right on his stick. All he had to do was flick it. Marchand not too happy about that. Forsling behind. Panthers go for the tip. High and wide, high and wide. Panthers getting looks. Maple Leafs getting scurred. We got to get through this commercial. But let's again talk about Connor McDavid and his stupid Oilers. I don't know how long. I don't think they. So my guess was the Oilers are going to go up 2-0. The Golden Knights will win the next one, making it 2-1. And then Edmonton will win the next one, going up 3-1. I think the Golden Knights will win the next two, but then ultimately the Oilers will win in 7. But however, that 7-game series is going to wear them out to where when they face the Dallas Stars, they're just going to get crushed. Reinhardt, Tavares, here we go. Icing by the Maple Leafs. They come right back, everybody. The period comes right back, and we already have an icing. How not fun to watch. Nonetheless, we're still going. We're still going, everybody. Welcome to the stream. We're just watching a little bit of Stanley Cup playoff hockey. Not a little bit, a lot. Not a little bit, a lot. But we watching this Stanley playoff hockey. We watching this. I'm just having a good night, everyone. Oh! Rodriguez almost with a redirect. The Panthers have been extremely speedy towards the end of this first period. They got kind of punched down from the first 5, and now they're figuring out the Leafs right now. And if you're the Maple Leafs, even though you're up by 1 goal and up 2 games in the series, this is scary energy. You have to be aware of energy like this. Now, the last 2 games though, you shut them down. They got excited. You scored right after. You haven't done that yet. I don't think this game is next goal wins. I think it's in 2 goals who will win. Either if the Panthers go up 3-2 or the Maple Leafs go up 4-1. Whoever, or if the Panthers score the next one, whoever scores the next 2 goals, I feel like will win. Kind of just dumps the puck in. Now it goes into the Leaf zone as Tanev tries to figure something out. Maple Leafs kind of just dump it, and Bobrovsky settles it down. But like I'm saying, I don't think the Oilers can keep up what they're doing. I think they're gonna let Vegas come back in the series. I think the Maple Leafs are gonna let the Cats come back in the series too. I don't think some of these teams have the endurance that they think. And the Panthers, like I said, this is a team that's been built on comebacks. This is a team that's used to coming back from being down, whether it's goals or games. Domi going to the penalty box? Domi like runs into Verhaeghe's face. Oh, he puts his elbow right in Verhaeghe's face. I don't know why he'd put both of his hands up. Here we go. Barkov, Matthews. Matthews and Marner on the penalty kill, so they're on the power play and the penalty kill. I guess if you're paying them that type of money, you hope they can do everything. Matthews sends Marner. Marner shorthanded. Marner loses the puck. And they're going to call a penalty on it. "14 seconds. There goes that power play. I mean, I just said it. Marner's and Matthew on the power play, and quickly right off the face-off, they get the puck, and then it's a stretch pass. Marner has to get hooked. Panthers, they're I don't know if they're getting too cocky, but this is huge right now. This is a huge momentum swing. So it was so Verhaeghe was cheating before he even got the puck down the ice. Okay, did not see that coming, but I guess it is what it is, everybody. Here we go, lock in. Who's got the puck? Tanev has it behind the net. What are they going to do, chat? What is he going to do? Slowly moving the puck up. Slowly moving the puck up. Marchand takes it behind the Panthers net. He's going to try to boost through that neutral zone. Here he goes. Oh, wow. He gets up. How scrappy. Marchand still has the puck. Here they come. The Panthers to Jones. They can't get the pass. Now it's a 4-on-1. It's a 3-on-1. Nylander holds. Can't get the pass across him. Who is that? Riley. Panthers counterattack. Seth Jones. He's in, but he doesn't know how to stick handle. He drops it too aggressively, and Tanev picks up the puck. I call people what they act like too. What are they acting like? In the chat, tell me what they're acting like right now. I need to know what they're acting like. Like, if you tell me what they're acting like, I mean, I guess we can figure that out. They're skating on in. Who's going to get it on the penalty kill? 4 seconds remaining on the advantage for. Well, actually, it was the 4-on-4. Now a small power play for the Maple Leafs. Tanev, he's got it in the back of the zone. Neutral zone attack. Intercepted. Nate Schmidt. What's he going to do with it? He's just going to drop it. They don't care. There's 34 seconds left in the first period. And the power play is over. 5-on-5 hockey we got going on right now. Chat, it's Friday. It's Friday. We're watching Stanley Cup playoff hockey. And we're so hyped right now. Panthers, are they going to get it? Oh, Wool came out of the net. That could be dangerous. Can the Panthers, Barkov, he couldn't keep the puck settled down in the zone. They could have had an easy 3-on-1. Matthews ripper. That goes off the iron. Oh, in the last 15 seconds. The last 15 seconds of that period was insane. Both sides got a shot at the very end. Both sides got a shot. Wow. Holy moly. I got to look at these stats right now, everybody. I got to look at these stats. Ten to 24 hits. 24 hits so far for the Panthers in that period. Absolute beast of a game. These cats are on the hunt, and it's just so exciting to watch a team that's down 2-0 in a series Actually keep trying. You have to keep the dream alive. You won the Stanley Cup last season. There's no reason to give up. It's a series of 4. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Keep it up, Panthers. You know what you've had to do to win the cup last year? You lost the cup the previous year, 2 years ago. You don't want to have that feeling again. You don't want to go down. Keep it up. And gotta chat. Watch later. So have a good night, Pops. Thanks for tuning in. Faceoffs won 16-8. So the Maple Leafs, they are starting on the attack. That is why this game is so unique right now. The Maple Leafs have all of the offense right now, and the Cats aren't used to that. The Cats are not used to being the team that has to generate the offense or that has to steal the puck away as much as they had. They've gotten used to being the team that has the majority of the offense. But right now, they're not that team. Right now, they do not have the majority of the offense. They're trying to generate that offense, and they have to figure that out. Maple Leafs doing an amazing job with that offense. Maple Leafs blocking 5 shots to 4, so one more block. 2-2 on takeaways, so both teams a little bit making mistakes. 3-6 on giveaways, so the Panthers actually having more mistakes than the Maple Leafs. But that's going to do it for the first period, everybody. This is Week Hiking. I'll see everybody back in the second period. I'm going to have my little intermission. See you soon. Yeah. I gotta get more drink. Yeah. I gotta get more drink. Say what? I gotta get more drink. I gotta get more drink. Turn up. I gotta get more. I gotta get more. I gotta get more drink. Yeah. Ooh. Turn up. Yeah. Oh, we gigging. I'm here, dude. I'm not even turned enough. I'm not turned up enough to freeze. But we got some bots that wanna sell me some views. Sell me those views. Sell me those views. Sell me those views so I can ban. Just want to ban you. Just don't want to learn you. Never ever did that to you. So I need you to know. Anyways, everybody, I'm about to go live again. This game is about to come. Bye. You turn up. Come on, man. Here we go, everybody. Period 2. Period 2. Period 2. I low key want to pin that message. I low key want to pin that message. I'm gonna get my stats back up. We already have an icing. We might already have an icing. Call of Duty League. Watching a little Call of Duty. Oh, commercial, lame. Defense or offense? Defense for the Panthers. Offense for the Maple Leafs. Maple Leaf. Miles Leafs can't hold his own though. Reinhardt sends that puck in. Panthers go for a shot. Comes out of play. Maybe. Maybe. Dude, I can't look at it again. That's so. Dude, that's so sick. That's so sick, though. Panthers are controlling it. They get a shot on net. Where's that puck? It's down. Give Tkachuk his stick back. It's behind the net, everybody. The game is going to rage on. Big ol' hit from Kulikov. I turned my game volume a little bit back up. Panthers in the zone. Quick shot. Rebound. Oh, couldn't get the second rebound. Fake shot right in front. Panthers just pummel whacking this net. Penalty? Interference call. Oh, it only took the Maple Leafs 15 seconds to score in theirs. Actually, 17 seconds to score in their power play. Let's round it down a little bit. Looks like the Maple Leafs have it in the Panther zone. Chuck's going to send that puck up the ice. And now the Panthers, they're starting to dig themselves a hole right now. The Panthers really have to figure out what to do quick. Because if they don't figure out anything quickly and the Maple Leafs get on one more goal, this game is chalked and now you're done. You're not reverse sweeping a team that you keep getting crushed by. It's not how it happens. Two redirects off of Tavares and off of Porsling's glove. Here we go. We got more Stanley Cup playoff hockey. Drop that puck. Panthers in front, but they can't settle the puck down. That's going to get poked away for an icing. We got an icing. Another icing. Back-to-back icings. Kind of boring. Lady Rydericks, talk to me about the Golden Knights. What do you want to know about the Golden Knights? Do you want to talk about how they are a franchise that honestly just seems like a bribing mob boss at this point? Hey, I'll bribe this player. Yeah, we'll pay you a lot. Hopefully you work out. Oh, yeah, and then if we get results with you, great. If not, we'll trade you away. And even if we tell you we're going to keep you, we're going to trade you away. Wool saves the puck, but it looks like the Panthers crashed the net so hard the goalie's in the net. No idea where that puck went. It's in his glove. Puck's in his glove. Oh, he does play it with the, and it does cross the line. Not only does it cross the line, he does play with the broken stick. See, wow. And that puck definitely went in. That puck definitely went in. Chat, I need to know. What do you think? Do you think it went in? Because it went over the line. That's a goal. I don't know what we keep looking at. It's a goal. They scored. What are we looking at? Panthers goal. It's a 2-3 hockey game. One goal away. Beautiful effort by the Panthers. It's a one-goal hockey game. They're sending that puck up again. The Panthers are hungry. The Panthers are hungry. Panthers send that puck on in. Maple Leafs get that puck up. Panthers have it over the line, but Osterinen can't get the pass through his former teammate Oliver Ekman-Larsson. 14 shots on goal for the Panthers, and 13 shots on goal for the Maple Leafs. Bennett comes in 2-on-1. Pass a shot, score for Hagee. Beautiful 2-on-1 play developing for the Panthers. The Panthers have tied the hockey game. This is the hockey that I crave. They just beat the guy. They just overcommitted to that board battle, and then Wool way overcommitted. He thought that he had him beat, but Bennett waited. God, Bennett is such a talented hockey player. Florida Panthers just like that. Oh, what a beauty! Just gets by everybody ever so slightly. It was a beauty. It was a beauty. And it skates in. Verhage, shot, score. Bennett takes a ripper in. Barkov. Ekblad is like wrestling Tavares. That was weird. Maple Leafs have it in their zone. 3-3 tie hockey game. Now we have something. And the good news is that I want to see a good hockey game. And unfortunately, when the Panthers, like when the other team, no matter who it was, Panthers or Maple Leafs, obviously the Maple Leafs have won both the games, so it's been Maple Leafs. The team that scores like right after just seems to stun the other team completely. But so far, the Maple Leafs have been that team to do the stunning. And I think it's really exciting to see that it can happen. But it's been boring so far. And another commercial. Nothing on Hockey X. Baraka. Nope, there's nothing really going on in Pantherland right now or Hockeyland. Hockey X can be fun sometimes, and sometimes it can be boring. I like to show everybody like some of the cool stuff, but sometimes we don't get any cool stuff. They were saying that Kachuk is. Oh, what? We don't know how hurt he is. He might be hurt. He's probably hurt. All right, Evo, what's your schedule? Evolution fighting games. Day 1. Day 2. King of Fighters. Street Fighter. All right, chat. We're back in this thing. We back in this thing. Face-off win by the Leafs. My Austin Matthews. Benoit clears that book. And for the icing, Miko will skate to it. Icing waved off. We'll see how the Maple Leafs control the puck. They won't. They send it at the net. And Marchand intercepts the puck. Marchand. Get that puck, Marchand. Get that puck. Panthers going to get that puck in front. Ekblat's on that puck around. Where's it going? Bennett has it on the other side. Drops it back to Chucky. Ripper Forsling. 96-mile-an-hour clapper from the blue line. Just an absolute boomer. Domi skates that puck in. Backhands it. Uh-oh. Looks like McCabe lost a skate plate. He was getting help from one of his teammates. Holmberg got a really good shot on Bobrovsky, and then he was getting harassed by Panthers players. Don't shoot on my goalie. I'll punch you. Rip that puck in. Ekblad passes it. No, it's going to bounce off the boards right in front of the net. Barkov backhand tries to get in front, but it's intercepted by Tanev. Barkov being a little too talented right there. He's really hoping that that pass is going to get to somebody, and it looked like it was going to. He's got to remember he doesn't have Huberto on his team anymore. Face off. Here we go. Maple Leafs win the face off. Is that Matthews? Dumps. No, it was not Matthews because Matthews is skating in on the forecheck. All right, Panthers trying to move that puck up. But let's take a break from casting. Let's enjoy the game a little bit. Dallas Stars, Winnipeg Jets. I think the Winnipeg Jets might be able to make make that series a little bit more exciting. But at the same time, I feel like the Stars, especially with Robertson coming back, they have way too much firepower. They have way too much talent on the ice. And I feel like it's going to be extremely difficult for teams to compete with them, especially if Mikko Rantanen continues to play like this. Mikko Rantanen is just so mad at the Avalanche for trading him without telling him. And of course, teams can do that, but you force reckoning relationships. Even Stanley Cup champion relationships, unfortunately. And I don't know if they're at that point, but from the way he's talking about them, how he wants to jam the games down their throat, it's not friend. It's not friend talk. Ooh, power play against against Kulikov. Kulikov taking a holding penalty. There you go. Game on. Iron shot. It gets sent off of Ekblad, and he clears it. 30 seconds in the power play. But Jets Stars, I think the Stars are actually the contender this season. I think the Stars are weight. That's who I think is winning the Stanley Cup. I think the Stars can just crush anybody. Almost anybody. I think the Panthers are going to be the best bet at competing against them. The Oilers are talented, but I don't think they're better than the Stars. And same thing for the Golden Knights. I don't know how the Golden Knights keep choking these games. They're turning into becoming a really weird franchise as far as them going for these players that just they're not hitting on. I don't think they're hitting on Hurdle. They're all supposed to be this young 30 goal scorer, and I don't feel like he has the juice. I don't feel like he's got the excitement. I don't feel like he's a player that plays like he wants to be on the team. The Jets, I mean, Shifley's healthy, so they have players. They have players that are ready to compete. They have players that are proven talented. Well, they've been awarded for their talent, but I guess nobody on the Jets really, for the most part, has been proven talented. They can get to the conference final, but they just can't seal it. They can't get to the actual final. Well, I guess sealing it and actually just getting to the game, to the tournament, that's one thing and another, right? Another commercial intermission. Jets just don't have the consistency. They don't have enough firepower, and they're just completely outmatched. Hellebuck is fantastic, but at the same time, we've seen how he's played in the playoffs. They almost lost to the Blues. They should have lost to the Blues. The Blues should be here, but the Blues would have gotten eaten up even more, in my opinion. The Blues lost in the last 3 seconds, and then I mean that was just pathetic. It's honestly pathetic. They were up by 2 goals and choked 2 goals in a minute and a half. Jason Momoa and all of his commercials. I like these commercials are so silly for these actors. Hey guys, that's me. Frowning and then smiling. Others have it over that line. Sometimes when they win the face off and they're just kind of skating around, sometimes I just go blank. I gotta forget. Remember. And I'm thinking about the Jets or the Blues. I just can't believe you could blow that lead, but I mean every team does different things, right? And that's just how it's gonna be for the Blues. They're gonna lose. Now, this game, we got 7:16 left to go in the second. We got a lot of time to go. We got a lot of time to go. Capitals Hurricanes, I have no idea what's going to go on in that series. You think the Capitals are going to lose, but then because the Hurricanes are all young, but then the Hurricanes, it feels like they're just getting tossed. It just feels like I don't know. I don't know if I just don't know if the Carolina system is good. I'll be honest. I don't know if the Carolina system is good. They have great players, but I don't know if their system is great. It generates decent results, but doesn't hasn't gotten them there, right? So not necessarily they don't have proven results with it. Where's that puck? Where's that puck? Let's try to keep that puck in the zone. 15 on 14 shots, which is really unique because the last couple of games the Panthers were struggling to get some shots until the very end, and that's when the Panthers were actually heating up towards the end. I mean, of course, when you're down goals and whatnot, you feel the clock ticking down. You're gonna start playing with a little bit more skip in your step. It's just human nature. When you know your life's on the line, your panic sets in, and you're gonna do everything you can to stay alive. It's just human nature. You just can't be on full adrenaline high alert all the time. Holy cow! Some of these play by Some of these long tenured play-by-play announcers are retiring. Some broadcasters, beautiful, legendary broadcasters. Dude, I'd like to have a schedule to where I cast a game a week for the NHL, and then got DJ at my club or something. I guess I'd have to learn what the TNT headquarters is. I don't know where the TNT headquarters is, but hopefully it's somewhere cool where I could have a cool residency or something. But of course, Paul Bissonnette flies around all the place. I guess I only do so many games, so he's probably moving all over. That's pretty cool though. I like that idea of that life where you're just literally just doing everything for hockey. You just love it. You're just doing everything. You just love it. Panthers redirected in front. They're attacking again. Nope. Maple Leafs take control of that puck. Here come the Panthers. They're skating that puck in. They get a shot on goal. Score! 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 A floater from Nosek. All right. An awkward floater, but it's a goal. That's a goal. Nosek just drags and takes a flubber, and it just goes right under the blocker. Just right under the blocker. One goal lead for the Panthers. I didn't see this coming. A flubber of a shot ends up in the back of the Maple Leafs net. We're still going, everybody. We're still going. Of course, period. What is this? National Treasure? Fountain of Youth. Didn't they try to make National Treasure a TV show? National Treasure. People didn't like this, apparently. My hair was super woke. Canceled after one season. Reception. Maple Leafs are not having it. Panthers have 4 goals. So another thing about this hockey game is I feel like the Panthers have the better goaltending. It will be. I'm pretty. That's offsides as hell. That's offsides as hell. Maple Leafs get a centering feed. Well, what I was saying for the series is Johnny Boy 20. Whoa, what's poppin', Johnny Boy? What's poppin', Johnny Boy? You think you liking this hockey? You liking this hockey? I'm loving this hockey. I'm loving this hockey. I'm loving this hockey. What's poppin', Johnny Boy? What's poppin', Johnny Boy? All right, what do you post? 2 like robots? I can't tell what those are. 2 little robots? Yes, but it's expensive. Panthers have it over the line. What do you really want? Maple Leafs send that puck up. Kulikov sends that puck back in. Big old hit from the Panthers right in the slot. Verhage holds it. Oh, and some beautiful defense from the Maple Leafs right in the slot. They Schmidt shot right off the post. Right off the post. Oh, man. Let's go to some spotlight. Yeah. Yeah. Give me the spotlight. Give me the spotlight. Give me the spotlight. Give me the spotlight. I got to see how that shot went. I mean, all the attention was pulled off. Nate Schmidt had a beautiful opportunity. Oh, it went right off the post. Did it go off the shoulder a little? I like the old guys in the Leafs suck shirt. That's pretty cool. How edgy. Leafs suck. Hey guys, I'm like 65 years old. Leafs suck. A minute and a half. Face off. One by the Kitties. Kitty sending that puck around. Who's going to win that puck? Maple Leafs looking for that 2-on-1. Shut up, Bobrovsky. Save. Bobrovsky saves the puck, but the net got bumped off. And so we don't know if it's going to be a good goal, a no goal, a save, or a what. And it's players are not getting along right now, as in they are punching each other. So let's see what happens. 2-on-1 shot. There's no way that puck went in. I don't think that glove passed the line at all. Nope. Not even close. Not even close. Not even close. There's no way this is a goal. And Nosek goes to the dressing room after he got checked into the net. Just get it out of their zone. Instantly get into neutral zone, but the Maple Leafs intercept. They send it all the way back. And Marchand is going to go for a give and go. Just kidding. Seth Jones takes it. He's just going to dump it for Marchand. It feels like the Panthers are finally starting to synergize a lot better. And of course, the second I say that's the second the Maple Leafs have a 3-on-2. Offsides. Offsides. Would you like to pick? From those options, I guess I'll go with Jersey Mike's. The Panthers are trying to keep it out of their zone. Like the shoddy thinking about picking up some food, so I gotta message her back. What type of food you want with caking? I don't know, man. Maybe Jersey Mike's. Panthers come to check the Maple Leafs at the end of the period. Will we get any rough stuff? All right, everybody, let's break for intermission. I'll be back for the third period. See you soon. We got the last period. Unless these Maple Leafs score, this game will be over. We'll see what goes on. Period 3. Puck bounced around the boards. Mikkola whacks that puck in. Right in front of the net! Did he save it or did you miss the net? Woldus left. He completely mismanaged the puck behind the net. The Panthers got a shot. I do not know if it was blocked by Wool or if the Panthers player legitimately missed an empty net. We will have to see that replay. Reinhardt got taken down by, was it Matthews? Play on. It's playoff hockey. It is playoff hockey. They don't care. Where's that puck? Benoit. Pass it. Big opportunity in front of Bobrovsky, but he blocks it. Stands strong. Super offsides for the Panthers. They gotta reset that. All right, here we go. He misses. Let's see what they can do with the puck. Maple Leafs are struggling to maintain it. The Panthers are on the hunt. Seth Jones on that puck in. Right in front of the Panthers. Oh, they missed. They whacked and they missed. Here they come. Maple Leafs. Maybe leave. Maybe leave. Maybe leave. Maybe leave. Maybe leave. Maybe leave. I may believe. I'm not a Maple Leaf, but I may believe. But I'm not a Maple Leaf. But I may believe. Not in the Maple Leafs. Even though the Maple Leafs are up 2-0 in the series, the Panthers, if they win this game, they're back in it. They are back in it. This is a must win. You can't go down 3-0. No one comes back from 3-0. Because you can't come back from 4-0 because the series is over. And if you're down 3-0, that means you have to win 4 straight because that means another team just needs one game to win the series. Panthers big old clapper in front of the net. The goalie's down. Verhaeghe takes the shot and Wool just holds on to it. He doesn't really have to do anything, I think, because Verhaeghe just shot it right into him. Face off. Face off win Panthers. But the Maple Leafs take it away absolutely instantly. Now they dump it down the ice. Explode. What you gonna do? I don't know. Panthers somehow are just giving the puck back from the Maple Leafs, and they'll try to dump it into the Maple Leafs end. Panthers block the re-dump, and they attempt to attack. Marner's going to hold it right behind the Maple Leafs net. Slowly figuring out his plays. What's going on, Chad? How's your night going? You enjoying this game? This game's okay. It's got to heat up in this third period. No matter who scores next, it's going to make the game more fun. I guarantee it. It's either going to tie the game or light a fire. If it lights a fire, then we're going to get some more heart into this game. Maple Leafs, though, they're figuring out a different course of attack, and I don't know what the Panthers' game plan is right now. Here they are. They dump it out. Who is that? I don't know who 12 is. And by the way these two teams are playing tonight, I have no idea which way this game is going. No idea. What, do we have an icing? Panthers. Trying to get that puck out. I don't know where that puck is going. Dump it in. Nice carries it around. He shoots out around. McCabe passes the puck back around. What's going on? Offsides? I had the game playing on two TVs, and it was kind of cool, but it was also annoying. Where's my hockey game? I'm recasting it right now. We went to a commercial break. Oh, yeah. I don't care if you're having a problem. Fix my game. Who do I think is going to score next and why? Maybe I just haven't read that a long time. No, I've said that. I answered that eons ago. I just turned my TV on to sports mode. Let's see how this works. It already looks a lot clearer, and I think the frame rate, I may have gotten a higher refresh rate. It was set on game mode for whatever reason for my Chromecast. Yeah, it looks so much better. Already an icing. I wonder if my TV will be smart enough to switch. Maple Leafs get the puck. They take a shot on Bob. He's going to save that puck. Wow, this looks so much better. I wonder if I was just on game mode forever and it just never looked as good. This looks clear. The refresh rate looks so smooth. Oh my gosh, this looks so much better. What have I been missing out? Give me the high refresh rate for sports. Block. Here we go. 2-on-1 developing. Rodriguez. He still has it, but he had to dip back. He takes the twist and shot. Insta save by Wool. Time is ticking. Time is ticking. It's going down. It's going down. Now it's going down. Stop win, Maple Leafs. Schmidt battling in the middle. Bobrovsky having to make some saves. Oh, my TV gets really blurry when they're moving really fast. That's funny. I thought I had a good refresh rate. Maybe it's just too old. Before the refresh rate craze came out. It's my first television. Why? Gretzky's at the game? The first great one. Maybe the greatest one. Puck goes behind the net. Where's that puck go? Out to the middle. No interference. Marchand taken down. Here they go again. Lucerinen. Nice held his stick. He couldn't get an opportunity. Morgan Riley behind the net. He's going to put on the Jets. Backhand that puck. Icing. Uh-oh. I was effing with it too much. Did I cancel my cast? I think I did. Oops. Everybody, I'm really excited, okay? I didn't know that I had my game. So when I had the game casted on both of my televisions that I have right here, I was kind of awestruck for a second. I was like, wait a second. Wait a second. I was like, what's going on? Kind of lame. Bobrovsky saves that puck. All right. Another commercial break. We got our game back on. I'm going to check my settings still because now I'm a maniac. Yay. Now I have it truly set on sports mode. Apparently, it will make me feel like I'm in a stadium, which I'm not sure if I want to feel like that. Pretty excited to hear how this How the acoustics now changed since I adjusted it to sports mode and sports audio. Oh my gosh, all the sports. Less than 10 minutes to go, everybody. Maple Leafs got to figure it out if they want to go, if they want to take this series. The Cats know that they can't lose this game. Like this, it's a non-option. I definitely hear the scrapes of the skates a lot better. Well, behind the net. Nice. Can he shield it? Marchand almost takes it away. Offensive opportunity, but nobody was in front of the net. Beautiful turnaround. Goal! Maple Leafs! It bounced off Bobrovsky awkwardly. We got a tie hockey game with 9 minutes to go. So Nye just could not, he just did not lose that puck battle. He held that puck, he bounced it back. It bounces off Seth Jones's ankle. Puck luck off of Bob. Oh no, off of his kneecap and into the net. Puck luck for the Leafs. Equalizes the score. Tie hockey game. Maple Leafs not giving up. Panthers back to clawing. Little bouncer shot and Wool holds on to that puck. Load of high chances. Where's that puck going? Panthers keep it in the zone. So Chuck and Benoit battle a little bit. And we got a stoppage in play. 4-4 the score. 20 shots to 22 shots. So they're both pretty close in shots. Here we go, Maple Leafs. Dump the puck behind the net. Carlo shoots the puck up. Neutral zone battles. Panthers are just doing everything they can to get that puck down the ice. A couple of missed opportunities on both sides, but I feel like the Panthers right now are kicking themselves. Reinhardt sends it in. Benoit's going to recover it. Benoit dumps it. It's going to bounce back to Woll. He holds it, and then he drops it for Ekman Larson. He ices it. No, it got tipped. Panthers dump that puck. Very upset coach. We might get a power play. Just waiting for that game to come back. I'm actually looking. I'm actually looking at the PWHL. Five minutes left. Excuse me, everyone. 5.5 minutes left to go in the third period. Maple Leafs sit behind their net. Panthers We want to end this game before it goes to overtime. Maple Leafs would like to do the same thing, but we'll see what happens. Forsling shoots that puck in. Maple Leafs come just blazing in. And this is how I feel like that's what's going to happen. I feel like the Panthers are going to lose the puck on an attack. And then the Maple Leafs are going to come ripping in and score. Like right now, here we go. Here we go. Domi. Just the player. Just the player to let it happen. Shot! Sounds like it went off the crossbar. Big hit for Kulikov. Where's that puck? Maple Leafs have it over. They're attacking too. I'll argue that the Maple Leafs have had the better attack. It bounced on Bobrovsky and he just paddled it to a side. Three big hits along the sides. A cross check from the Maple Leafs. Play on, playoff hockey. No icing. But Mikkola will sit behind the net. And the Panthers are going to pass it out. Panthers tip it in. All right, Maple Leafs. How will this game continue? An icing. An icing. Rodriguez shoots it to the front, but it's cleared. It's cleared. Nothing hype on Hockey X right now. Tanev rips the puck in. It goes off Bobrovsky. Bobrovsky gives it to penalty. Power play. Seth Jones was tripped. Panther power play. We have a Panther power play, everybody. This is huge right now. This is huge. If the Panthers score on this power play, they'll win the game, and then the series is split. Maple Leafs will only be up on them one game. Pacioretty, why you do that? Pacioretty, not a good idea. And the Panthers will have it 13 seconds in the overtime. So if they win the face-off, they might be able to boost in the zone. Who knows? Panthers do control right off the face-off. And Marner is just going to win the game. Panthers are such a bunch of idiots letting Marner just skate down the ice. It's almost like he helped them with the other shorthanded goal. I feel like the Panthers let down their. I feel like they let down their guard around the Maple Leafs penalty kill. Yeah, when half their penalty kill is a third of their is half their power play. So it's just stupid to me. They got fast players that can get down the ice and shoot and score. It's that simple. But make them take blocks. Punish them. A minute left in the power play. Barkov skates up. Takes the shot. It's held in still. Shot towards the net. It goes back to Barkov. Barkov, Kachuk. A shot from Reinhardt. It bounces right off a wall. It's at Jones. Barkey holds. Shot. Blocked by Marner. 45 seconds left on the power play. 30 seconds left in the period. We're going to go to overtime unless the Cats pull off something quick. A beautiful, not clear. Nope, they're not going to come out at all. Wow, Bobrovsky, that was kind of lazy of you. And the Panthers can't even get a zone entry. We are going to go to overtime. We're going to overtime, everybody. I will see everybody in overtime. The Panthers will have a 13-second power play before it's a full-strength 5-on-5 hockey game. I'll see you then. What's going on, everybody? We I'm coming right back. Over, overtime. Hit that over trigger. Maple Leafs, Kitties. Here we go. Game 3. Maple Leafs up 2-0 in this series right now. 4-4 hockey game. Gotta turn my volume down. I admit it. I may have been doing some audio stuff on the period intermission. How's everyone doing in the chat? Who do you think's taking this game? If the Panthers take it, we're going to get a lot more hockey. If the Maple Leafs take it, I think we're not going to get as much hockey. I don't think the Panthers have it in them to reverse sweep it. And the 13 seconds of the power play of the Panthers instantly eliminated. Backyard kid. OT. 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 Nice curls. Weave sends it to neutral ice. Where's that puck going, Aaron Ekblad? He doesn't like that, so he's going to send that puck the other way. Panthers attacking. Shot. Glove save. Whoa. It's all you. It's all that puck. Yeah. All right, lock in.
But he tried to. So I sent him the Twitch version, and he's like, "Oh, it's making me log in." I'm like, "Show him the YouTube version." He found out YouTube. He didn't want to put his full name, and so I had to teach him how to change his name so that he could say what he wants. And
That's so funny.
What did I say, Brittany? And I said, "You can say anything that you think only Carl would know the answer to."
Ooh.
He knew. I know what to say. It was one of those. I know it's a D-bomb. Oh,
I almost just spit all over my cards. All right, everybody. Lock back in. The Dallas Stars Winnipeg game right now. Jets up 2-0. They don't want to back down. They want to show they got the boosters. Panthers try to keep that puck in, and they take it to neutralize it. Then they blast her back in. Wall comes out of the net to play it. Maple Leafs start the attack again. They are boosting through the zone. A little dropper. Seth Jones. Panthers send the puck up to neutralize, but they can't control it. They just dump it for whatever reason. That seemed kind of silly. That didn't make much sense because then you're going to lose your possession. Nylander skates it in, waits, holds, drops it. Is that other brother Nylander that took a shot? I can't tell if there's two Nylanders on the team. My Shan dumps that puck. Oh no, it's Holmberg. Holmberg. Chuck, you gonna get that puck out of the zone, or what are you doing over there? Get that puck out of the zone. Where are they going? Maple Leafs are in the zone again. Oh, huge hit on Yarncroak. Kiss that ice. Oh, that was beautiful. A big shoulder from Bennett. Just knocks him right on the ice. Oh man. If only that created an offensive opportunity, that would have been better. Just leveled them. Just leveled them. Maple Leafs taking a shot. Block. Bobrovsky save. No. Well, my program. Just stay with the program. While we're doing this, we'll show everybody. These are the players that I've been talking a lot about the most. From the Maple Leafs, Austin Matthews, Ice Crystal from the ice set. So keep that in mind. Austin Matthews is all the way up here. That's, of course, their best goal scorer. Mitch Marner. Right now, the Maple Leafs, they lost possession. That's going all the way down. No icing, though. Marner just hopping. That's a real cool canvas picture of Marner right there. And Willie Nylander. This is probably the guy that will win the game for the Maple Leafs if the Maple Leafs win. William Nylander. This has an absolute cannon of a shot, and it's a quick snapper, too. On the Panthers team, home team, Sergei Bobrovsky. Their all-star goaltender. This is the guy that's supposed to be blocking all the pucks. Not doing the best job right now, but doing pretty good. Matthew Tkachuk, it's going to show the Calgary Flames, but he's actually a Florida Panther. That was his first team. That's who he was drafted by. All-Stars. And for whatever reason, I have two Tkachuks up. I just noticed that. Look at all that chuggy. All that chuggy. All that muggy. I'll put up Sam Reinhart. Panthers get it to the front. Did Reinhart get tripped? Refs don't care. They're going to say, play hockey, boys. Uh-oh. Breakout from the Maple Leafs. Play developing. Holmberg, can he shovel it? He can't get it across. Chucky tries to send Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe has it behind the Maple Leafs net. The Holmberg gets it to Oliver Ekman-Larsson, but he can't get it across enough. In front, Verhaeghe holds. He's holding. He's battling, but can't maintain. Maple Leafs do attempt to clear the puck, and it does come to the neutral zone. Icing? Fine. Icing it is. I don't like that, but whatever. I think the Panthers won the face-off, and then Seth Jones has that puck up, but Marner intercepts it in neutral ice. Maple Leafs, they're going to dump it back on in. Let's see who wins this board battle. They got two players just waiting for the puck. Nyes is just waiting to get that puck. Tanev and Benoit get that puck deep. Mikkola turns, smacks that puck, and now Seth Jones. What you got to do with that puck? Six minutes so far off of the first overtime. 29 on 25 shots so far. Quite the even game, seems like, when you look at that. Honestly, it felt far from it. Panthers working. It's Kulikov with the drive. Barkov maintains it. He's going to turn and pop. That's going to go out of play. And it's still going to be in that lead zone. The Panthers, they do not want to lose this game. They know that if they lose this game, their playoffs is practically over. Reverse sweeping is practically impossible to win 4 straight hockey games. The probability of that is close to none. To turn the tide, the momentum like that, near impossible. But here we go. Panthers, and they can't keep it in. But can the Maple Leafs control it? Holmberg, he whistles in, takes the shot. Bobrovsky save. Lundell tries to poke that puck away. And the Maple Leafs attempt to control, but the Panthers, 3-on-2, take that puck. Maple Leafs are just going to hold that puck behind their own net, slow the game down a little bit, let both teams change before they try another attack. That puck goes all the way down the ice. Maple Leafs. Domi on the boards. Sends it to McCabe. He sends a ripper. That goes fairly wide of the cage. Bobrovsky stretched as far as he could, too. Now it's going to be held behind the Panthers net, and both teams will change. Kulikov. Hey, that guy caught the puck pretty easily. And that puck went over the boards. Could have been bad. Kulikov almost kicked that puck in when they're showing this replay. 12-12 to go. Maple Leafs take that face off. They're going to retreat into their zone. Nikola to Barkey. Not a lot of puck possession so far for both teams. Some opportunities, but the possession has been very seldom. Very seldom possession that we have going on right now, everybody. And the players that we have out right now, they're definitely the players that you have to take a look for and listen to, because it's going to be these players that I'm going to be shouting out the most, because these are the players making the impact right now. Stretch pass for the Maple Leafs. Huge shot of Bobrovsky. And a big save by the man himself, Bob Roski. It's a Stanley Cup caliber save right there. Eetu Luostarinen for the Panthers. Gets to the line and dumps it. Woll stops the puck. He's going to bounce it out to Holmberg. Maple Leafs dump it in. Ekblad. He's going to play it up for Hagee, skates in. Drops it for Kachuk, but the puck keeps going in. Here you go. Here's the Panthers' opportunity. They're just going to, it's a shot on net for Woll. The puck bounces a little bit, but the players just give it to Woll. They hold it so he can smother the puck. They're not taking any chances. Not taking any chances. I'm telling you, Willie Nylander, he's going to end the game. He's that talented. It's always Nylander. His brother's in the league. And guess who got all the talent? Not his brother. Panthers win the face-off, but they can't keep it in the zone. And Kulikov, in a panic, dumps the puck. Puck dumped all the way back. Maple Leafs. They go and control that puck. Less than 10 minutes to go in overtime. At least the first one. Can the Panthers counter? They attempt to, but now there's a 3-on-2 for the Maple Leafs. 4-on-3 almost. But an interception by Barkov, and that's not going to happen as he crushes Benoit against the Maple Leafs backboards. The backboards of the Maple Leafs. Oh, dude, this Homer guy is everywhere. Matthews shot, kick save Bob. Almost 30 shots apiece from both teams. Here comes Matthews of the blue line, holds, shot, blocked. Maple Leafs are controlling it. Here it comes. Slapper, blocked. Panthers, they just sent it on Marchand. Who's he going to give it to? Lundell? He got pinched and Martin now has the puck. Panthers aren't really doing much well with their zone entries. The Maple Leafs are making everything. They're taking a total advantage of their opportunities right now. Panthers got to step it up. Panthers got to step it up. Panthers are controlling it, and they're getting a few shots on net. But they're afraid of the Maple Leaf counterattack. They skated all the way to the net, and they still can't get a good shot. Maple Leafs are going to ice the puck, though. Are they? Are they? Are they? No icing. Panthers, they get it to tip it back in the zone, but they got a lot of tired hockey players on the ice, so they're going to change instead. If you're just stopping in the channel tonight, thank you. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Week Caking, doing a little hockey NHL watch party tonight. Toronto Maple Leafs, Florida Panthers, home at Florida. It's game 3. Toronto leads the series 2-0 in a 1-4. Barkov drives the net. Wall gets knocked down. Where's the puck? Well, you better stand up. That puck comes out again. Reinhart comes in. He gets a shot, but that's not enough. Rodriguez. Forsling holds, flips it in, hopes for a bounce off the boards, a ripper by Barkov. But it's whistled dead by the referee. Another. God damn it. Teams that's getting huge opportunities right now. It's crazy. Was Makar and Sam at the shop? All right, I'm back. Here we go. Lindell wins the faceoff. Panthers in the offensive zone. They take a shot. Mikkola off the boards. Marchand recovers. Seth Jones bounces it back to Marchand, but it goes a little far past him as he was getting up from the check. He was given. Seth Jones passes it to Rodriguez. He tries to take a shot. It gets instantly deflected. Maple Leafs counter. Nice. Diagonal dump. Offsides? Or icing? Boom, boom, boom. Dude, we got some big old booming bass. Panthers quick shot off the face-off win. Deflected. Nice! He's going to win the board battle. Not a board battle, the foot race. Now Rodriguez the other way. The opportunities have been going back and forth, back and forth. You never know. Nobody knows who's winning this hockey game. The effort is substantial from both sides.
Is there opportunity for somebody to get affected?
I don't think so. Maple Leafs are just clearing the puck so easily. I guess Tavares, if he scores again, he'll get a hat trick for the Maple Leafs. Bennett keeps the puck in the zone. Kulikov, slap shot. Where's that puck even going? Bennett shot to the net. Bounces off the goalie again. Kulikov bounces off the boards. Gives it to Verhaeghe as Carlo drops a stick. Kulikov. Schmidt fakes it. Verhaeghe shot. I think that missed the net. Panthers attacking. They smell it. They smell the fear. Go! Panthers! Score! 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 Was it Marchand? Was it Kulikov? I couldn't see, but I think the Rat or the Panthers, whichever one comes first. Wow! Look at Biz. The Maple Leafs lost. Suck it, Biz. You're nothing. Maple Leafs ain't nothing. Panthers, Kulikov skates it around, just takes a shot. How does that get redirected? Pinballed, and it just flubs right over the shoulder of Wool. Look at his hands. He just reaches for the sky. Marchand shot, redirected, and it just flubs in. I got a sad Leafs fan.
So,
Let's go over those stats, everyone. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable hockey. 31 to 34 shots. The winning team had the more shots. 45 to 66 hits in favor of the Florida Panthers. The Panthers let the Maple Leafs know that they were there every instance in the game. You were not participating in a puck battle, in a board battle, any play where the Panthers were not going to let you know that they were not there. Moving on, 53 to 46 face-off win percentage, and a little that was in favor of the Maple Leafs. Maple Leafs winning those faceoffs, coming away with that possession, ultimately helped them out. But the Panthers just a little ripper with a little puck luck, and that puck luck did go both ways tonight. It did go both ways. It did allow the Maple Leafs to tie the game up. So it looks like it was just a little bit revenge puck luck going the other way for the Florida Panthers. Block shots 20 to 14 in favor of the Maple Leafs. Maple Leafs guarding that net, not letting anything get past, of course, except for that last goal. 5 to 6 takeaways. Panthers are a little bit better with that, and 15 to 16 giveaways. Both teams guilty of a fair amount of mistakes. Marchand, the rat, the shot, the deflection. Everybody, this is Week Haken. Really good time casting today, everybody. I hope everybody had a great time stopping by and watching me cast. I will be back tomorrow. I might do Golden Knights Oilers because I can. I might do Golden Knights Oilers. Everybody, whoops. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you later.